House's top of mind.
Which of you is more deserving?
Hello, folks, and welcome back to Torture Simulator. No, I mean Divinity Original Sin. So these two guys over in this other room are suffering greatly from some kind of injury. Let's go check it out from specifically Thaleron's apprentice Evelyn here.
Excuse me, this is a private sick room. Who in the name of the Seven do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant.
Screw that. Tell me about yourself.
I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with life and death this way? I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing. But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and two direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
About your healing stone.
Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of Silver Glen. He is of a certain faith, the Immaculates they call themselves, that espouses the belief that certain stones can heal wounded flesh.
Immaculates? Does that mean they don't have sex?
I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut on my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. Needless to say, I was astounded. But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, and I guard it cautiously.
Alright, well, tell me about these patients.
What would you like to know?
Well, what about Boris there?
One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away.
Okay, and Stephen?
Quite the venerable staple of Sicile, Stephen, and recently blessed with his third grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less.
So he was a cop, I see.
Nearly everyone in Sicile is familiar with Grinning Stephen, and, as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family.
Alright, well, I'm ready to make my decision.
You are? I thank you a million times for your help. Who have you decided should receive the healing stone?
Well, so we have two options here, Boris or Stephen. Usually I go with Boris. Reason for that, well, I have become the death panel. You know, Boris is still young, so he still has his life ahead of him. Stephen has lived a good life, but, you know, go for the one with more potential in the future, rather than the guy about to retire. Really big, moral dilemma here. So Boris's life has just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive the stone.
Yes. Boris deserves to experience all the pleasures of life that Stephen has already enjoyed.
Boris it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man, but my heart breaks for the other.
Thank
No,
the Seven.
no, this is highly abnormal. What is this? This lightning?
I need
So if you hover over the stone briefly, we can see that, well, we didn't hover over it while it was a bloodstone,
I feel no pleasure.
where it had that red look. We were over it when it was a star stone, which was blue, and now it's becoming an inert stone. Originally when I played, I would grab the inert stones thinking they'd do something, but no, they really don't.
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Where's Stephen here? You gonna die.
Can't say I didn't want to live. Wanted it with every fiber of my heart. Not just for my own sake, but for my family, you know. Oh, my Matilda. What'll my sweet Matilda do? Enjoy what remains of your life, will you? Never know when it'll be snatched out from under you.
So very true. Now I do wonder, like, why is it that we can't just, like, heal this guy? With, like, regular magic. Alright, so we're stealing those.
Another perfect heist. You sneak with the subtlety of a tried and true cat burglar.
Why, thanks. I rather do, don't I? Ha! A few more heists and I'll be a fat cat in no time.
I wasn't, in fact, complimenting you. I was pointing out that you're behaving like a villain, not the heroes we're perceived to be. Fat cat, dirty rat, more like.
What? I thought you were supposed to be loyal, Vicky. You damn bitch. Alright, let's see. Vicky, I think we can get you to sneak in here. Or unlock this, right? Or do we need lockpicks? Well, let's see.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell.
I thought I had lockpicks around here. Maybe I don't.
Troubled mind. Could have gotten far.
Actually, it's looking like I do not have any. Well, that's most unfortunate. And Medora and Bear Daughter, no, they don't have
I feel
any.
no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend.
So, Evelyn.
Thank you eternally for your help. Though your reaction to the healing stone, I have no idea what to make of it.
Anything
That
to...
strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen anything like it. And the stone looks different now, too. Like it's devoid of life. I begin to wonder if its magical properties survived your little reaction.
Well, I'll take my leave.
I'm beyond grateful.
Does Daleron have anything to say now?
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter?
Sorry, friend.
I don't know if there's necessarily anything new here. Eh. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check out the thing that's in the back here, wasn't I? I don't think there's anything else to find here, right? Some more empty potion bottles to grab, a painting of a pig. Yoink! Actually, quite a few things to yoink around here. Ah, sneaking fail. Alright, well, we got a few. Let's go to parts. So, this thing, we didn't check it out last time because we were approaching the end of the episode. But if you dig this up, well, you're gonna have a bad time. I'll even try separating, but I don't think that will be enough. Didn't we have something to help with fire resistance? Okay, we do. Still not gonna be enough, though.
Air seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone has taken great care to maintain this gravesite. Are you sure you want to disturb it?
Yes. I and my shovel will do as we please.
As you prepare to break ground, you gaze at the dirt beneath your feet.
Gain the Heartless
once
trait.
more.
Interesting. Alright, time to get digging.
You plunge your shovel into the earth.
It's a trap. Well, I kind of want to keep that Heartless trait, so we were able to pick up a Resurrect Scroll.
Sweet relief.
So we'll go ahead and resurrect Tempest here.
As good as a new penny.
So what does
Stitch in time,
Heartless
eh,
give us
friends?
there?
Back on my feet again.
If you have the Compassionate trait, critical chance is increased by 3%. If you have the Heartless trait, you receive a chance to hit bonus of 20% when backstabbing. Interesting. I mean, we're not focusing on backstabbing right now. If I can find a rapier, I definitely will. Secure lockbox key. Haven't we been in here? Or maybe not. Oh, this is Evelyn's house. Oh, we can't get in. Oh, wait. I think there's a key for her house.
Might need to blow this one open.
I need to blow this one open? How? Ooh, 667. I don't think we're going to blow it open, unfortunately. I think there's a key to Evelyn's house in here. So we could grab more wood from the wood pile. I haven't decided who my crafter is going to be yet. Maybe I'll have Medora do the crafting. We just got to get her leveled up. Alright, is there a key in here? Key to Thaleron's back room. Yoink! Alright, all of you go here. Vicky will be the sneaky one. Even though she doesn't actually have sneak yet, but... Alright, we got a key. We got that. We have the Doctor's skill book. Let's see. Here's weak, blind, mute, and infected. That could be useful. Not so much yet, but later on. Alright, I think that's about all we have in here. Some cloth scraps.
You there!
Ooh.
Cut it out!
I was only meaning to close the door. Would it be possible for us to defeat Evelyn? She's level 6, so probably not. Oh, there's an eye inside this thing.
Tomatoes?
Alright, well, let's see. The Doctor's skill book, we will send that over to Bear Daughter for now. Let's do some identifying. Indestructible antique armor, plate armor of vitality. Ooh. Alright, let's go to equipment. Actually, you know what? Maybe Vicky needs some better armor. Unbreakable, that's always nice. What look do I want? I can't quite decide what I want as far as the look goes. Alright, so we have this, if we compare it. A little bit more slashing damage, it has a critical chance. On pretty much every level it's good, so we'll take that instead. And let's go sell some of this stuff.
Oh no, noble friend. Your upper chakras are in desperate need of a good scrubbing. Fortunately for you, my homebrewed tinctures will do the job. Or if you're in the mood for something a bit more electrifying, one of my air scrolls might give your system just the shock it needs.
I'm assuming I'm doing this right. We'll hold on to the crossbow because I kind of want to use that for something else later. Aged cloth cap, we'll get rid of that. Bear Daughter's armor, don't need that. Sell all these paintings. Now another thing too is every time you level up, I believe the vendors get a new set of equipment. So that's always the best time to go visit and pick up stuff. Alright, regeneration I already have. Winds of Change. That could be useful for some of the stuff that we may encounter. Blitzbolt I really want though. We'll get Blitzbolt for Tempest. Head Vice. It has a short range, 15. So I don't think it's as good as, say, Blitzbolt. I think Blitzbolt is longer. Or maybe not. Maybe it is around the same. Frozen, Water of Life. Freezing Touch we already have. Ice Shard. Can't quite get that yet. Rain. Rain is a useful one to have, because that will make people weaker. And let's do Wind of Change. Okay, I can sell more stuff now. Sell these paintings. Almost can sell all of them. Alright, that will do for now. Let's order everything up. So Blitzbolt goes to Tempest, Wind of Change to Tempest. Rain we will learn. And Rain will also be useful because there are some various fire-related enemies that we'll deal with later on. Yeah, Blitzbolt is, well, range is 17. Actually, I think that's only because of the perk that we have. So I guess Head Vice is the same range as Blitzbolt. Alright, let's switch around some of these, because I'll use Blitzbolt more than I will Thunder Jump. We still haven't met Evelyn yet, so where's she at? I think this is it. Or, not Evelyn, Esmeralda. Wrong E-name person.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Well, let's discuss it again.
Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you? So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
Okay,
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
I wonder, there you go, calling her Evelyn again.
I hope you are here to
Esmeralda.
shop rather than sleuth.
Unfortunately, you do not have any lockpicks, which is disappointing. Ooh, blacksmithing and crafting. Yes, please. Let's go to Vicky. Let's buy that. And one moment while I go through, send stuff over to Vicky for selling. Inhuman Dagger of Escaping. We'll send that over as well. These bows I'm not really going to use. The staff, probably not going to use. But I'll hold on to it for the moment.
That you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry, milady. We legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc nor demon.
Oh, but what if you were to be ambushed, caught unawares? Oh, catch me, for I might faint.
Alright, Esmeralda.
The hunter returns. I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Wait, what is this? Oh, summon undead warrior. Okay. So we are going to sell this dagger. We're going to sell the bows. We're holding on to the paper knife because I think I need that for crafting. Painting of a man cell, painting of a pig cell. Alright. That's all I need from you for now. I still need to find a lockpick. I am surprised I have not found any lockpicks yet. Because Vicky does have the stats for it, right? I do believe I put them under... Yeah. So one of the things you have to do with Esmeralda is you have to sneak into her back room. You know what? Since we can get apple pie, Joe, we'll grab the apple. But yeah, if you sneak into her back room, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can find. So we'll go take a look. Arrow shaft, another wooden log. Alright, if we examine this, 667. So, yeah, that's gonna make things a little difficult for the moment. Oh, wait a second. I remember. You don't need a lockpick. You just gotta sneak into her room. I remember now. Forgive me, I'm a little forgetful sometimes about some of the stuff in this game. Just because there's so many different things to do, so. Alright, we can just go up the stairs here. And we got different things we can steal. I mean, I think you can steal these. We'll try it. Without being in sneak mode. Because there's no one up here to actually catch you. And yes, there are a set of smelly panties that you can find in here. They give +1 to charisma. Oh, no. We might as well. Oh, and I got the achievement. Memory Motel. Oh, God. I'll put them on only for the charisma boost. So we have a few different stones here that we can grab. I want to say some of these are actually worth some. The star pebbles I don't think are worth anything, so I'll just leave those.
Ho-hum.
Now the folded shirts, if I remember correctly. Actually, no, you can't do anything with them. Aww. I was looking to see if I could combine it with something to do some crafting, but unfortunately not. Actually, if I'm having my crafting on Medora, I should send Medora most of the crafting stuff. Skull, yes. I don't think I need the sharp fighting knife. If I have the pocket knife. Let's see. Send that to Medora. Now, I will say you don't want to steal something from someone and then sell it to them, because I'm pretty sure that will get you caught. And, well, we don't need to do that and get into a fight that we don't necessarily need to be in. Sneaky, sneaky, everyone inside. And then close the door. Alright, so we got a few different things that we can find in here. We got a painting, grab that. The perfect murder. So there's a whole thing about murder and all that. Oh, so to trigger the quest a little bit, you actually gotta pick it up.
A book about setting up the perfect crime.
Esmeralda has interesting taste in literature.
Grab all of this stuff. Oh, I need better telekinesis, so I don't have to necessarily go all the way around. Some of these plates I think can sell for all right, some of them not so much. Let's take a look and see what they sell for. Oh, 648 I think for the 4 of them. That's actually not bad. I guess I'm just used to Divinity Original Sin 2, where there's a decent amount of stuff that you would normally be able to sell that you can't sell. Or, well, you can't sell for much anyways. And when I mean can't sell for much, it's like a piddling little bit of stuff. Let's see. Can we break open this chest? 502. Not easily. Oh, there's the key. I believe that was the key for the chest. Yes, it was. All right. Grab all of this stuff. Alright, time to go downstairs. So a whole bunch more crates, some of which may have stuff that you can get. I want to say the Lucky Charm little talent does help with trying to unlock some of this. Or not unlock, but like, you know, finding new stuff. Got a pitchfork. Don't want a pitchfork. Just no. And then a whole bunch of hams, which we will grab. Because if I remember correctly, if you add these together with a fire, you can make dinners, which actually do an alright amount at healing. Row of books, a blank earth scroll, we'll grab it.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
No, I don't need to talk to you. Or I don't want to talk to you, I should specify. We got more of that. Another barrel. Another barrel. Fun with Fluids, Volume 8. Read that. Apparently we've already read it, though? Because we didn't get any new recipes. And then there's a button.
Ah, so that's what that did.
Even more random stuff. And certainly it's a little suspicious that there's a random room in here. How's our inventory doing on Vicky? Oh, she's still good. String Enthusiast Volume 2. Okay, that had some stuff. Got some fire arrows, a bloody dagger.
A bloody dagger? Could this have been involved in the crime?
It certainly piques one's interest, doesn't it?
This trophy, is that something... Oh, I can open it. Oh, darn. I thought that was something I could pick up. You know, like the paintings. Got a ring, some wool. I'm not entirely sure what you can do with the wool, but I'm grabbing it anyways. And unfortunately it looks... Oh, apparently we had a key for it. And fire essence, nice. Alright, I think we've cleared out this place. So you can go and confront Evelyn oh geez, I keep calling her Evelyn. Esmeralda, you can go confront her right away. But I don't think that's enough to necessarily get her to admit to everything. There's more stuff that you can find. Isn't there like a letter that gets sent to her? Yes, there is. It's back at the bar. Okay, so back over to the tavern. Pretty much you have to bring there I go, trying to call her Evelyn again. Esmeralda. You have to bring her enough evidence to kind of convince her to tell you more. Because if you just bring her a little bit of evidence, she's just not going to say anything.
Actually, I think that's only roast pig.
Ah, yes, of course. This time.
I love Medora's thing where she says, "Watch out, I smell." And then there's a brief, very weird pause there. Letter from the Duke of Farrell.
Official. The Duke of Farrell is the worst poet in Rivellon.
In his defense, not much rhymes with murder.
So, as far as that murder goes, let's look at this letter here. Your lips are red as emeralds, your hair... Wait a second, emeralds aren't red, rubies are red. Your hair is black as birch, your love is like cholesterol, and oh my heart, it hurts. I want to hold you in my arms and stroke your little head. And all this would be easier if Counselor Jake were dead. Forever yours, the D of F. Well, that's very suspicious. Oh, and since we're over here, let's go sell some stuff to this guy. I saved just in case.
How can I help you?
One of the things I try to sell is something from his.
Fortune? Ha! He should be so lucky as to be defeated by Alistair the Great.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you can even fathom.
Also, before I go out to battle again, I need to go back and talk to Aureus so I can get the training that I need. The what? Closed wounds, I think is what it is again.
Hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you.
Well, I found this love letter you wrote to Esmeralda.
Which one? I've written Esmeralda more works of lyrical mastery than I can count. All that letter proves is my devotion to my lady, not any actual intention to do away with Jake.
And what do you know about Jake's murder?
It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Counselor and I were anything near allies, but I truly never wished the man harm.
Very suspicious. Alright, well, let's take all of this over to Esmeralda. Actually, since we're here, let's use the teleportation pyramid. Oop.
My gods! What is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
Let's try to charm. Ah, this is curious mix-up, no? It'll be quite the story to tell tomorrow. And welcome to the argument method of this game. So this girl, like, her charisma is like maxed out completely. Like, you know, she levels up and she puts a point in charisma. So she has charm 7. So that means every time that we miss in this rock, paper, scissors thing, she gets 7 points. Every time that she wins, I should say. Every time that we win, we only get 1. So we'll try rock. Fail miserably. Paper. We got a point. All right. Rock. Paper. Scissors? Okay, this is the best I've ever done here. Paper. Oh god. Rock? Scissors? No, you bastard. I've never won 6 of those before. So the fact that we even made it that far is very surprising.
Little mix-up indeed. I don't know what you and that horrible little imp are planning, but leave my bathroom out of it.
Alright, well, we're here for the teleporter pyramid, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. We'll give it to Vicky.
Eyes on the
If
prize.
she soaks in flower stink much longer, deer will smell this lady from a field away. I'll save a leg of something good for when she begins to starve.
All right, comrades, nothing
Just
to see.
stand there.
Let's clear out. Give the lady of the house a little privacy.
Oh, come on, I want whatever is this.
What are you still doing here? Begone!
Okay, let's save, because we may horribly miss this. Aha, we got the key. I don't know what the key does.
No!
If the key goes into here.
This room is private.
So yeah, a little thing. And so for future reference, you can use the teleporter pyramid to pretty much get back to one other party member. Or if you have telekinesis, you can use it to like throw over to a certain area and then teleport to that. So it's a very useful thing. In Original Sin 2, they provide a pyramid for everyone, I think. At least, you know, by the end of the game. Alright, let's do a little quick save.
The hunter returns. I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Yes, we're here to discuss your murder.
Listen,
or
if
your
you're gonna
husband's
accuse
murder.
me of something, you would better find the evidence to back up your ridiculous claims.
Well, what about your book, Planning the Perfect Murder?
Oh, that horrid tome of ill repute. It isn't mine, it was Jake's. He was a politician, don't you see? Always on the lookout for plotting rivals. Always trying to be one step ahead. Really, I should have thought a source hunter of all people would appreciate my dear husband's sense for survival.
And do you care to explain this bloody knife?
Perhaps it is you who should explain your presence in my cellar. And the dagger? It's simply a butcher knife used by my late husband to cut meat. He did so love to cook, the dear. What'll you think of next? Accusing me of bashing him over the head with a frying pan?
Nah, you don't look like the cooking type. So this love letter certainly seems incriminating.
Oh, don't put stock in the hastily scribbled words of a lovelorn fool. This letter, it was a show of passion. A poorly worded passion I did not echo in the least. The Duke, he's like a spoiled child. He's not a man. He's not like Septimus.
We found so much evidence against you. Had you not better confess?
But all of it is circumstantial. I've a perfectly logical explanation for every piece of so-called evidence against me, and yet you've been trailing me like a bloodhound. People seem to want to believe I am guilty, so let me tell you something I've been keeping to myself. Perhaps it may yet lead to the true culprit. Over the last few months, Jake grew distant. Distant and dark somehow. Something in him changed. I can't quite put my finger on it, but he was no longer the gentleman he used to be. In fact, he scared me. It all began the day he met Evelyn, Master Theliron's apprentice. She healed him of what we all believed to be a fatal wound he suffered hunting boars. I think he became obsessed by her, or obsessed by the secrets I just know she holds. Talk to this woman. There is more to her than meets the eye.
She's a transformer!
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if she belongs to that sect. You know, to those who worship a goddess without name and practice rituals of blood.
What can you tell me about Evelyn?
I never liked her from the moment I met her. Men cannot see past her beauty, but I have gazed her in the eye and it was death that leered back at me. She hails from Silverglen, a village in the forest north of Sicil. How she made it past the undead without a Legion escort, I'll never know. Though I can hazard an eerie guess. If anyone killed my Jake, it must be her. She had her claws in him for many long months, and finally she must have cut too deeply.
I see. Well, I'll take my leave then. So, certainly one lead to work off of. So, let's go visit Thaleron again.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
And you know what? While we're over here, let's go visit, not the vegetable vendor. This one, the Fletcher.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Ooh, this range precision stance could actually be useful. But I'll wait. First things first, let's sell some stuff. Next. Farseer gives 50 chance to hit with ranged weapons for 4 turns and removes blinded. That's kind of nice. Very expensive though. First aid. Heals target for 10%. Cures bleeding, crippled, and diseased. That's useful. Apparently... Oh, treat poisoning. Here we go. Cures poison. Target gains 100% poison resist for 2 turns. Alright. Do I want to do the precision stance? You know what? I think I will. Splintered arrow I'm going to hold off on. Though it is a novice skill. You know what? Well, let's do it. Farseer. Well, I'm not level 6 right now, so that would be a waste anyways.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Alright, sell these. Sell that. Sell the diamond. And then...
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Sell all the plates. And then we can sell 1 gold cup.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Alright, so we have a few things that we can go ahead and send over to Bear Daughter. The only thing, she doesn't exactly have the room, or not the room, well, kind of the room. If we look at her skills, no, that's not it. Character, abilities, skills. She's got 2 expert marksmen. She can do 5 novice and 2 adept. Of the skills that she has, she's got 4 novice. Oh, she already has treat poisoning. How did I miss that with her? Well, I'll hold on to it. I'll send that over to Medora. Eventually, I want to give turn Medora into a ranged person as well. Alright, precision, first aid.
Sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Let's do first aid.
Come on, you chickens!
Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I, borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Borrow, indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear!
Are you in the habit of stealing?
I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times, but what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
So since we're playing Vicky, I think both of these will be spoken. What would Vicky say? I think she'd go with this.
Everyone needs a hand now and then. Take the fish, and none but us will be the wiser. Neither I nor my
I didn't say
would
that.
take kindly to someone who'd watch a man starve over a principle.
So pretty much we said, sure, give it to him and something. So we're getting a rock, paper, scissors event. Let's see. What would Tempest say? If you encourage thievery, I'll have to treat you as I would any common criminal. Even though we steal plenty. Sure, why not?
If you encourage thievery, I'll have to treat you as I would any common criminal.
No! Damn you. Double damn you. Oh, no. Haha.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Alright, so Vicky won this argument.
No, we'll do as I say.
That's the spirit! Or should I say, the soul?
He took my fish!
Sir, did you just steal that fish?
No, I paid for it. The merchant just left, but I paid. I paid before.
You were a witness to this event now? Tell me what happened.
Let's see. I'm surprised his pantaloons haven't caught fire yet, the damn liar.
Simply shocking the way he so blatantly lies.
And now Vicky agrees.
What kind of monster are you? You encouraged me to take the fish and then throw me to the wolves. Curse you!
Come along quietly. You did the crime, sir, and the sentence is yours alone.
You! Hypocrites and traitors! I thought
thought Source Hunters were supposed to help the people, not lure them into crime and punishment.
I don't know why she's so upset. We helped catch a criminal. Not really, but you know. We gave our eyewitness testimony.
A tone soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
So, Evelyn is not here. Let's go talk to Thaleron.
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter?
Let's discuss your apprentice, Evelyn.
Far be it from her to tell her master what in the seven's name she's up to. The girl flew from here like she just heard the location of the Philosopher's Stone. She even left her pouch unattended in the next room. Most unlike her, to be sure.
Where do you think she could have run off to?
I'd try her house, for starters. It's not far from here. I'll mark the location on your map.
And what about her pouch?
She usually keeps it within sight at all times. Very strange she'd leave it behind. It's in the next room if you'd like to take a look.
Interesting. What could she be up to? Now, I do wonder why she left if, did she leave because of what we did, or did she learn something's up?
Can't have gotten far.
I also need to go visit the 3 sailors that are over at the docks again. Well, let's do that. Waypoint to the harbor. Because otherwise I will forget about them. Because, yeah, they're relatively minor, so... But we have a job for them, so let's give them a job.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything, really.
Yes, I think I may have.
The Fabulous 5, eh? That sounds like just the right opportunity for 3 brawny buccaneers like us. We'll go right away. Thanks.
And while I'm over here...
Psst. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
I want to say this guy is the one we talked to about the Staff of Pergamon that we have to get for Mayor Cecil.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
What do you know about the Staff of Pergamon?
Aye, that Cecil's worse than a rooster. Crowing all around town about matters he ought to know are better kept quiet. Well, if you know about the staff, I suppose you also know it's gone without a trace. For my part, I haven't a clue where it could have gone. Overboard, stolen, or vanished into thin air. Though I'm quite eager to see it return, I've got a reputation to uphold, you know. Wouldn't hurt to ask some of my men. I tried myself, but sailors tend to be a bit tight-lipped when they're afraid of getting one another in some trouble. Seaman's code, you know. Not to rat out a fellow sailor.
Alright, well, Vicky, let's have you talk to some of these sailors here.
Shores? Here? In Sicile? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
What do you know about the Staff of Pergamon?
The staff of what now? No, never heard of it, much less seen it. Check with one of the others, maybe.
I should have known. You're just a sailor.
Speaking of youthful gore,
Marv, however, might know something.
Really
so,
He's got a name.
Here in Sicile, of all that cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
Alright, what do you know about the Staff of Pergamon?
Now that you mention it, I noticed Dietmar, a fellow merchant travelling with us, carrying a sealed box off the ship during the attack. At the time, I figured he was just escaping with his personal effects. But it could well have been that staff you're talking about.
Do you know anything about Dietmar?
Well, sure, I saw him slip off the ship, but I haven't a clue where he could possibly be now. Captain Conrad's the man to ask for such matters.
Alright, well, back to Conrad then.
Yes, sir. As fine a specimen as one of her stock.
Heard anything about the whereabouts of the magic stick yet?
One of your men saw Dietmar make off with a package.
What? That weasel has it for sure. But I'll tell you this. I didn't speak of that stuff to a soul on board. If he's the one who took it, he must have known it was on the ship before stepping foot on her decks. I'm sure he'll make a run for it, probably by boat. I'd look for him on an out-of-sight beach somewhere. He's probably there now, trying to launch a vessel in private. If he hasn't already escaped, that is.
Well, great. Trying to escape. Alright, so... The only thing we have left to do here in Syseal, that I can recall anyways, is the stuff related to a talking head. So let's go visit the talking head. I know this episode will have been a little lackluster, no real combat or anything, but the following episode should be a little bit more exciting, you know. We'll have finished most of the talking. There's a lot of talking that happens in this game.
We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
But it's also the interesting thing about this game, you know, you can play this game. I want to say you can kind of do it a bit of a passive run. I've never really focused like 100% on seeing what you can do as far as just avoiding combat completely. It does become a little bit difficult to avoid combat completely with 2 people. Well, I guess we're at Evelyn's house. We'll check this first. Got a reveal spell. And then Evelyn's diary. If we look at Evelyn's diary. Once Dietmar arrives with the staff, I will be utterly unstoppable. Oh yeah, I forgot that Dietmar is involved with her. Well, that's where the staff is. She pretty much talks about the conduits, getting rid of the White Witch.
Evelyn has a hideout somewhere along the northwestern beach.
Grab some of these. We got curious parchment about a reanimation serum. And then letter from the conduit, Evelyn. T tells me the hour is nigh. The king will live again. When the stone is secured, I will be unstoppable. Grab some of this stuff. Secrets of the Scroll. We'll read that. Learn how to do bone dust. Some more cloth scraps. And I think that's really about it that we can do here. So we'll approach where the talking head is. And that will be it for today. The talking head is over here. There's like a little pavilion area. I want to say that's where the talking head is. Yeah, because this is the market. So talking head should be like right there. And then, so tomorrow, we will get ready to do some of the stuff related to... Oh, wait, isn't there something over here too? Aha, Reginald's spare key. That will come in handy. So yeah, tomorrow we will do the first part of the Talking Head quest. And then we'll finally move back out to try and take on the undead that are outside. And hopefully before we leave, we'll do well enough to level up. So this is the Talking Head.
Today, I think, a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machine. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs.
I don't think he's preparing for the next show. He's in the middle of the show. Tell me about yourself.
I doubt I have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan, the only sentient severed head in Syseal. My audience sings my praises from hill and dale. Psst. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Oh, bless the seven. So you've got to help me. I've been kidnapped. Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst, now help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything.
Alright, so you can attempt to take it, but that will make Reginald here very angry.
You there! Take a seat! Prepare to laugh your head off! Cry your eyes out! And teeter on the edge of your seat with an original tale from Stefan, the talking severed head.
I've never tipped this guy, but I don't want to tip this guy.
A talking head?
So it took me a while to figure out what's going on here.
A strange fellow, isn't he? Hello, little friend.
Oh,
By
Vicky,
the
don't be
sevens.
afraid.
What a tale!
What's your name?
Who knew Elliot? Who
Oh, I would.
So there's a couple different ways that you can complete this. One is doing your own show here, and then another is by helping this guy out.
You there! Sit! Stay a while! Right in front. I'll excite you. I'll delight you. I'll beguile you. I'll besmile you. I'm Cedric the Sensational, and I'm playing to an empty audience.
Tell me about yourself.
Don't pity me. No, sir. Just a few years ago, I was the all-singing, all-dancing, all-sensational darling of the town. People came from far and wide just to witness my amazing act. When Reginald came, he brought some fantastic prop with him. Now, have you seen it? A talking head. Now, I never expected a silly gimmick like that to be my main competition.
Tell me about the competition between you and Reginald.
It seems even my usually choosy audience has been taken in by that hack's little gizmo. I'm a man of skill, sleight of hand, feats of wit, and pure entertainment. This curio is ruining what used to be an art. And even when there's no crowd to speak of, old Reggie still has at least one fan calling bravo and hee-haw. Sure as the sun sets, that one devotee attracts 5 more, and those 5 more all curious about the commotion. I don't know how he inspires such loyalty with less talent contained between his hat and his boots than I've in my crusty handkerchief.
Ew, I don't need to know about your crusty handkerchief. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So, if I want to do this myself, we'll talk to this lady first.
Zombie ate your dog? Orc sunk your ship? No matter! You're at Katerina's Fair, a veritable summer home for troubled minds. Won't you take a seat and let our esteemed entertainers whisk you off to a better place?
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm Katerina the Fair, fairest first lady of the fair, of course. I do love making the acquaintance of my patrons, and who knows which of them might become one of my performers. I've an open stage in want of talent, and I've often found the best young performers among the rank and file of the audience.
An open stage, you say? And what if I were interested in putting on a performance?
The theatre's favor has overcome you, has it? Marvelous! I do so love a fresh green talent ready to bloom. But I support players, not writers, you see. If you want to perform here, you'll have to find tried and true material. Check the library and see if any of the classics there interest you. I'd love to see a Source Hunters take on one of the old standards.
I'm ready for my theatrical debut. When shall I start?
Right away, my dear, just as fast as your boots can carry you. You've found something decent to perform, I trust, and you've gathered enough actors to do it justice? Speak to Master Chaucer if you're ready for your debut. He alone can adequately prepare you for the stage.
Alright, I will take my leave. So, I want to say there's a couple options here, but first things first, we're going to separate Vicky and go talk to the guy that's encouraging everyone over here.
What are you looking at me for? There's a great show going on right in front of you. And look, there stands the world-famous Reginald the Entertainer. Better check it out if you don't want to miss the time of your life.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I'm nothing but your average man taking in the best show I've ever seen. I'm amazed and astounded that for a meager gold coin or two, I can take in this first-rate entertainment all day long.
Yeah, the same show all day? That seems a little much.
Well, I've stumbled into quite the fine gig. I just let my appreciation for Reggie's work be known, and he slips me a few gold coins in return. My voice happens to carry pretty far. Cecile hears me. Cecile wants to see what the fuss is all about. And let me tell you, this amazing show just can't be beat.
Well, my crowd's a little lackluster. Would you mind working your magic for my show?
Well, drawing a crowd's what I do best, and I'd be glad to do it for your little show. 100 gold up front, and yours will be the hottest ticket in Scythial.
Sounds reasonable. Here, take the gold.
98, 99, 100. Looks like all's in order, Chief. So, ready for a bigger crowd than you can shake a stick at? Stand back and watch this.
Alright, so I want to have Vicky prepared over here. Tempest? I'm trying to remember how to properly do this. I think I can do this with, well, I suppose even if I mess it up, it'll still work.
And who are you supposed to be?
The stage master, are you? Perhaps I'd like to perform a show.
Katarina's given the go-ahead, has she? Oh, very well then. Tell me when you're ready to begin, and I'll show you to your places, and gather you whatever crowd of drunken yokels can be prevailed upon to watch you flail about on stage.
Alright, well, I'm ready to begin.
Ready for your trial by fire, you mean? There's no more savage foe than an audience, my dear. But I'm sure you'll do just fine. May the show begin!
Yes, I'd like to do a one-man show.
Wouldn't we all? But unlike a true thespian, you haven't a scrap of material to work with.
What? I don't... Does she have it? Send that to Tempest. I don't think that's enough for it. I could have sworn that I did have something for this. Where can I find material?
You have an impressive library here in Scythial.
Okay, maybe I have to do the two-man show. We're gonna go a little longer today just to try and finish this.
Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Alright, so the library is over here at Mayor Cecil's office. We have... Oh, I just had to read it. That's what I had to do. Found a book listing some tried and true jokes. Maybe we can put it to good use. Okay, well, let's take a look at it real quick.
Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
In Dwarven Funeral, the bearers of the casket accidentally bump into a wall and hear a faint moan. We'll just guess here.
What is it? This
I'm ready to begin. One-man show.
Planning on playing to an empty audience, are you? Wait until I've gathered some victims to witness the spectacle, and then you can begin. Any last words?
Nope,
You
I guess
hear
not.
Distant mutterings of curiosity as a small crowd shuffles toward your stage. A few moments longer, and everyone will be seated.
Okay, now we can switch over to Vicky.
Ordered a contest across his realm.
Alright, Vicky.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next
If you're ready, I'm gonna
show.
pick you up now. You won't mind a little ride in my pocket, will you?
It won't be the worst indignation I've suffered. Get on with it then.
Alright, now we'll go join the show here and see how horrible we begin. Let's begin!
The stage is yours.
During a dwarven funeral, the bearers of the casket accidentally bump into a wall and hear a faint moan.
Simply marvelous!
The crowd breaks into an approving chuckle. Continue, by all means.
They open the casket and find out the dwarven woman inside is actually alive. Her husband is filled with joy.
Eager to hear more, the crowd leans forward with great interest. One lady in the back is already chuckling. She must have heard this one before.
The dwarven lady lives for 10 more years and then dies. There's another funeral for her.
Simply marvelous! Good.
The crowd's curiosity is piqued. Oh, do go on before they explode.
Let's see.
Fantastic!
At the end of the service, the bearers carry out the casket.
Fantastic! Oh, I hope there's an encore.
That's it, Source Hunter. You've got this joyful crowd right where you want them. Now, take them on home.
And as they are walking out, the husband cries out, "Watch out for the wall!"
Oh, I hope there's an encore.
They like you. They really, really like you. Well done, Source Hunter.
You there? You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
Well, I guess that's probably a good enough point to end. And I'll actually grab a screenshot here for this episode.
Took my breath away, it did.
Admittedly, I'm kind of tempted. Let's do a quick save. And then burn them all to the ground.
Hey, stop that!
Oh dear, lots of guards. I figure this will be a little bonus for anyone who was watching and didn't get something. Do I have anything that goes boom? I do have a fireball scroll. Unfortunately, I don't have the points for it. Medora, do you have anything that goes boom? No. Cannot color them down. Bear Daughter, do ricochet. Reginald tries to attack. Let's bring Vicky over here as well. If I win this fight, I might keep it like this. Alright, let's murder Cedric first. And do a little freeze on the Legionnaire. Oh, that didn't work nearly as well as I had hoped that it would have. Don't need to really use that, so we'll hold 1, 2, 3 people around us. Perfect way to use Whirlwind.
It's its own deliverance!
Might as well murder the citizen first. Oh, we need 5 AP. Damn it all. Only Medora could use another whirlwind, but I don't think she'll be able to. Oh, shit. Well, only 1 stun there. That's not too bad. Ah, not enough. Oh, wait. Kill the Legionnaire first. And we'll hold. Wipe out that Legionnaire. And then go for the Stage Master. No, Medora. Looking for any, there may be any Resurrect Scrolls around here. Alright, Medora needs healing. I'm gonna use teleports. I think I can throw him right here and get 3 of them.
No glory
Nice.
in this death.
I was thinking of doing, what was this ability called? Crushing Fist on Reginald there, but I'm gonna just take the Legionnaire. %51%. Ugh. At least Reginald doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Oh shit.
Assault from the air.
Alright, that takes Reginald out for a couple turns here. I'm gonna bring Vicky over here to prepare to take him out. Why does it take... Is my, I don't know why it takes 5 hits to attack this guy. Why do we have to move to attack him there? I am not sure. He stunned him? Nice. I don't know why exactly we stunned him. Oh, I see why we stunned him. So we hit him and he bled, and that connected to this. That is awesome. Alright, Reginald is down. We can use Bully to cause some extra damage on him. Not really enough though. Damn. No, Medora. Oh, so close. That might... Nope, it didn't shock everyone. I thought it might have shocked everyone if it hit the blood, but... You know what? I'm gonna go take down this Legionnaire here. Bear Daughter, you will attack Reginald there. Oh, he still takes so much... Absorbs so much damage. Well, not even absorb, just... He has a lot of HP. It's like if we compare 155 for that Legionnaire. For Reginald, 218? It's really not that much of a difference, but I guess it's enough to matter. At least oiling... Oh, it failed. Damn. Try a Crushing Fists to take him down again. There we go. We should be good. I don't want to go into the oil, so I'm being a little cautious here. But Medora might finish him off. There we go. Alright, that was awesome. And of course, Vicky and Tempest have to talk.
Another innocent has fallen.
Innocent? Ha! I consider it target practice. For these there isn't a true innocent in all of Rivellon.
True. During times as dangerous as these, all civilians are guilty until proven otherwise. Fair game, I say.
Alright, well, this might be a better place to do a little cutscene. I don't know, we'll see. So thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode.